Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Here we are in Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 career mode. Today I thought we'd have a go at flight seeing. In our previous ferry flight we managed to open up the gold mission for flight seeing. It's a 1-star difficulty. It looks like it's San Marco Square Tour. But let's get into this. It's a 1-star difficulty. Eleanor Montanari and her mum were inspired by a travel magazine feature to book an aerial discovery tour of Venice. Give your passengers the full VIP treatment and make this flight a memorable experience. Well, let's hope it's a memorable experience for all the right reasons and not the wrong ones. So let's see what we've got. Client Petra Montesano, who's the regional coordinator. A lot of XP, 121,000. So sightseeing quality, flight smoothness, landing smoothness is everything we are going to be critiqued on. It's 15 nautical miles. Let's hope it's a nice sunny day. In our last ferry flight, it was windy, it was cloudy and rainy. We've got a good sunny day, perfect. Let's do our pre-flight checks, as we always do. So let's remove all the covers. I always find the chocks. The chocks can be a bit of a pain to get those away. So let's do the P to cover, and we do the chocks. Great. So Shift C, let's enter the cabin. I'm just going to turn off head tracking for now. Let's request our boarding. We're not going to Alt N to skip to taxi, otherwise we will be penalised. So there's our passengers. Control E, let's start this up. Wait for engine startup. Let's turn on our Garmin unit. Hello. They do look quite similar, don't they? Right, okay. So let's enter. We set our view. Okay, press enter to announce taxi. Release parking brakes. Stop at hold short point. Nice and easy, nice and quick. Let's go have a quick look. Where's it? Okay, we're going around to the right. So let's get this round. Hold short is very close. Kind of makes me laugh sometimes. They put the whole short point on the runways. Sometimes, not always. So when you stop at the hold short point, it penalises you for being on the runway. But there's not much we can do about that. So let's press enter to announce takeoff. Enter runway 23. I'm going to turn my head tracking on. Okay, it's working. Great. Another grass airstrip. Looks like we've got to go to the end and do a U-turn. We've got half a nautical mile. We're on the runway. I don't know if it's going to penalise us for going too fast. I don't fancy slowly going down there, so let's give it a bit of power. If we do get penalised, I'll know for another time. It's all about learning. This is why I love this career mode in particular. It gives you some kind of mission, if you like. It gives you a reason to go flying. Kind of walks you through it. Okay, we're not doing actual procedures by making sure we have taxi lights, beacon lights. I'm not sure if that will come into it later. So we don't have to follow real world procedures. We're pretty much starting the engine with a couple of button presses. But being quite a novice to flight simming and airplanes, great. Yep, it's perfect for me. As we get better, as I get better and better, maybe I'll do some free flights as well in other aircraft. Takeoff, runway 23. All right, so let's hope our passengers are holding on tight. Let's go. So let's give it full power. I love it that we can see our wheel marks in the grass. He's nearly ready. And away we go. So let's see if we can keep this nice and smooth. Certainly don't want to scare our guests. Okay, so we need to go around to the right and we need to slightly increase our climb. So San Marcos Square, not too far. We've got about 1.5 nautical miles. Wow. Certainly great scenery. Wow. Which blue box do we aim for? Speed of 82 knots. We're doing 90. We're doing 90, so we need to get our speed down. I'm going to go for this blue box. Fly around St. Marcos Square. So we must stay below 82 knots. There's St. Marcos Square down there. With a quick view from outside, beautiful. Right, let's go back inside here. It's all about slow movements. I'm getting better at not being quite so heavy-handed with the controls. If you're wondering what controls I'm using, I've got a Honeycomb Alpha and a Honeycomb Bravo. For anybody looking to perhaps get a good quality yoke and levers, Honeycomb Alpha, Honeycomb Bravo is excellent quality. Wow, those clouds are awesome, aren't they? That's what I love about Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. Just look at the graphics. Look at the sea. Okay, we are wobbling around a little bit. Maybe I should stop looking around. Okay, we're off to a park. So we've got 3.8 nautical miles. So let's give it some more power. Let's keep this going. Wow, was it? Okay, great. If there's any, if anybody has any questions, you'd like to ask me anything, I'm certainly not an expert, but I have spent some time playing around with various settings to get a smooth as an experience as I can. We've got a cruise liner down there. Down in the dock, a couple of cruise liners. 3. We've got 3 cruise liners there. There they are. So any questions you have, you can put them down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions or any problems that perhaps I could help with. I'm looking forward to advancing in the career mode to see how far I can actually get. It's quite a challenge. I know it's going to be a bit of a grind. Alright, so we're pretty much at the park. So altitude of 1000, speed of 82 knots again. Why let it sink and just pull up? That's going to help us lose our momentum. Let's get the speed down now. Perfect. Back on the power. Alright, let's keep this going round. Watch our speed. Very tight turns. I want to get too slow. It's quite an art trying to get everything coordinated. You're kind of using a yoke, maybe a bit of rudder as well, and obviously you have to keep your eye on your speed. Have a look at this park. We can. That's the park down there. Nearly overshot the boxes. Okay, we've got a good speed. Our height is good. Oops, going a little bit fast. Again, you've got the option of Alt-N to skip flight seeing. If you are running out of time, you need to go somewhere, perhaps you can Alt-N, but you will lose experience, and I guess you would lose any bonuses as well. Right, let's go. We've got 5 nautical miles to go. Let's have a look at some scenery. Certainly a beautiful part of the world, isn't it? It looks almost real. There's an airport there on our left. Right. Oh, we're over speeding. Oh dear. Spent too long outside, I think. Hopefully we won't be penalised for that. That's what happens when you're sightseeing, I guess. Big airport, isn't it? 2 runways. Let's hope our passengers are happy so far. Don't think we've done anything too disastrous. I think Mother's okay. Okay, let's give it some more power. I'd be very interested to hear your views on the career mode. How are you getting on with it? So if you want to let me know, put it down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to read all your comments and kind of find out how you guys are doing. Oh, it is a big old flight seeing tour, isn't it? So I need to get below 82 again. So let's pull up. Let's get rid of that speed. Not quite below, there we are. Fly around Torcello Basilica. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It looks like it's some kind of an old castle. Right, round we go. Yeah, and I'm trying to keep this as smooth as I can. Well, I've noticed if you're going too slow, it gets very wallowy. You want to keep a nice, decent bit of speed in there. Round we go again. I would presume after this we're going straight back to the airport for our landing. There it is. Oops. Not miss our target. I think if you go outside the box once or twice, I don't think it really matters too much. Fly to pattern entry. Right. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to go all the way around. We're actually not that far. 2.7 nautical miles. Here we are. So we're not too far. Let's get it back on course. Let's get it inside these blue boxes. Here we go. It's a lovely sunny day. I'm getting blown a little bit. It is windy. Long final entry, 1.5 nautical miles to go. Say goodbye to the scenery. Okay, so long final entry, just under 1 nautical mile now. Oh, here we go. I'm going to slow this down. Down we go. I'm trying to press enter. Great. Let's slow this down. Okay, so we're coming in for our landing. Let's see how we do this time. So easy to go either too fast or on the other side of the scale to come in too slow. If you're too slow, it's wallowy, it's difficult. Trying to get the speed just right takes a bit of practice. Right, I need to slow down a little bit. I'm not going to put my flaps out just yet, but I soon need to. Right, let's get the flaps. How are we doing? Okay. So far so good. Seems very stable. No wind. I'm going to cut the power. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that landing. Stop at the hold short point. Okay, it's just up ahead there. So yeah, I mean, there was no wind at all upon landing, so it was nice and straightforward. I'd be very surprised if they said the landing was poor. Certainly one of my better ones. Right, so around we go to the hold short point. Guess parking's not too far. Enter to announce taxi to parking. So the parking stand's just there. Let's just put it in like this. And stop. Put the parking brake on. Control Shift and E. And let's see how we done. Congratulations, mission success. Always good to hear. Landing smoothness 80. I was a bit disappointed. I thought I did really well. So sightseeing quality 91%. Okay, not too bad. Flight smoothness 100%. Great. Landing smoothness 80%. A little bit harsh. I don't know what I could have done better there. But we've got a gold S. Perfect. So I'm more than happy with that. Maybe we can get better with our landings the further we get in. We got some income, 1,810 credits. Well, look at that base income, nearly 25 and a half. Employer commission minus 24,600. Wow. That's a no skip bonus. If you Alt N, you're not going to get your no skip bonus. On this occasion, we managed to get 970 credits. Okay, so let's see what difference this has made. We move up to level 9. We've now got 4,020 credits. Let's have a quick look at the missions then. Wow, they're certainly populating now. Kind of just about getting in there to Italy. Yeah, so remember we started off in the southwest of England. We're now slowly starting to work our way through the map. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed our first sightseeing mission there. It has brought us in some much needed credits. So thank you for staying. And as always, if you did like the video, please subscribe or leave a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. And I'll see you all next time. See you next time.